We have a massive New York Yankees free agency update as Jeff Passan has revealed the Yankees are trying to make a major trade that could have a huge impact on the season as Brian Cashman continues to work the phones and try to make as good of a baseball team possible, especially after the departure of Juan Soto, where we've seen Cashman be active. And we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as we usually do. And if you guys like the content, make sure to subscribe. 13% of people watching this are currently subscribed. Let's fill that number out. It helps a lot. It's the season of giving. Toss your subscription over. We promise it is a win-win for you guys to get great Yankees content. And it also helps us out, which would be nice. But look, Jeff Passan has revealed that the New York Yankees, obviously, as we know, the New York Yankees are really, really working hard to continue to solidify their baseball team. Now, right now, it's full infield, just full infield. That's what they're looking at. They have the outfield set, most likely being Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, and Jason Dominguez. Meanwhile, first base and third base are still questions, as you have to imagine Jazz Chisholm's going to move to second base. While also the Yankees could use another bat with contact or some sort. And while Jeff Passan broke down some guys who are very available for trade, and the Yankees are going to be one of the teams interested. As Passan said, for teams in search of an outfield bat, Starling Marte, Lane Thomas, Mike Yastrzemski, I'm sorry, guys. Taylor Ward are all there to be had. And then other options include Cleveland Guardians first baseman Josh Naylor, whose availability along with San Francisco's Lamont Wade Jr. and Texas's Nathaniel Lowe all further muddies a crowded first base free agent market, while Angels utility man Luis Rengifo and Minnesota catcher Christian Vasquez are also available for trades. Now look, we're going to talk about some of these names. Two in this video specifically, and you probably saw at least one of them, if not both, in the thumbnail. So let's go with that. First things first, Luis Rengifo. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a while, you might remember that Luis Rengifo was someone who I talked about a lot towards the trade deadline. In case you guys don't remember, here's a little just reminder that the Yankees were interested in Rengifo before. As mentioned by Heyman on July 30th at the deadline, the Yankees are interested in Yankees Digest, someone who they are still interested in, Luis Rengifo, then guys like Tanner Scott, Peter Fairbanks. You know, there's a lot of that, but the bullpen is less of an issue now, especially after acquiring Devin Williams and still them trying to re-sign guys like Tommy Kahnle and Tim Hill. So right now, the Yankees are looking at the infield. Yandy Diaz is still an option for the New York Yankees. I don't exactly think the Yankees will acquire him, but he is someone who the Yankees are looking at. I do think Christian Walker is still going to be the guy, but the Yankees showed interest in Luis Rengifo, who we talked about a lot, and let's bring that conversation back. Look, Luis Rengifo is just a perfect fit for the New York Yankees. Looking at Rengifo, he is a 2 WAR, which is fine. It comes with the batting average. Batting 300, he's a good fielder. He does not have power in the bat, but he gives you a leadoff hitter that would be very, very helpful. And we've seen Luis Rengifo just consistently get better as time has went on. Rengifo's a very talented player who could play second base, third base, or shortstop, meaning he could also play first base, because if you could play the other 3 infield positions, you could certainly play first. Now, Rengifo had a 763 OPS, so it's not like it was far and away above average, but it was above average, and his OPS plus was quite good. So there is that to be happy with. He got 85 hits and 283 at-bats, batting exactly 300, while getting 30 RBIs, and also 24 stolen bases. Now, he only has 42 stolen bases on his career, so what we've seen is Rengifo just consistently get better and better. He's on the upswing. He's only 27 years old, but he's been in the MLB since he was 22, so he has a few years of experience down, and the New York Yankees, they need a leadoff hitter and also a third baseman. Luis Rengifo kills 2 birds with 1 stone right here. You can get Rengifo, you can stick him at third, or second if you want to keep Jazz at third, but Jazz is such a good fielder. You got to put him at second base. Like, it just makes no sense not to. Why not? Like, you keep Jazz at second. Or you move Jazz to second, and you'd put Rengifo at third. At least that's what I would want to do. But you have that down, and then you get an awesome contact bat in Luis Rengifo, who's gotten better at something every season. As mentioned here by Virginia Yankee, one of my favorite Yankees Twitter accounts, Luis Rengifo has such a weird stat sheet. One year he wakes up and starts walking. The next year he wakes up and starts swiping bags. Look, I mean, Luis Rengifo, 24 stolen bases after 2 years of 6. So he's getting out there, he's stealing bases. he's not a power hitter, but he is starting, like, look at his on-base percentage, just consistently go up every single year, outside of his rookie year where he didn't play a whole lot, but not really the point. Like, you see the on-base percentage since 2020, it's just consistently gotten better. Luis Rengifo is on track to still get better and get on base more and more, and give the Yankees what they need in a leadoff hitter. Rengifo gives them a leadoff bat that they could use, and then go to Cody Bellinger or Jazz Chisholm as your second hole hitter, then Aaron Judge, then Austin Wells, then Stanton, then the other one of Bellinger or Chisholm. I'd imagine it'd be Chisholm and that Bellinger will bat second, but then you got Jazz Chisholm there batting sixth. Then you have Volpe still and like Jason Dominguez, so you're going to be able to go back and forth. Dominguez or Volpe will probably bat ninth, I would guess. Dominguez after Bellinger or Jazz doesn't make the most sense. I could see Jason batting eighth, and then you just need a seven-hole hitter who will be whoever the hell your first baseman is. If that first baseman is a righty, he'll certainly bat there. If he's a lefty, then he'll probably bat eighth, and Dominguez will be seventh, or maybe Volpe will be seventh because he's got more time played. But look, essentially the Yankees getting Rengifo solidifies an awesome top six to where you still can go out and make a signing and get a solid first baseman on top of everything else. So then you have an awesome batting lineup. On top of that, your pitching rotation will be downright nasty. You'll have, I mean, Roki Sasaki is not likely going to be a Yankee, but there is a real chance he signs with the New York Yankees. But even without it, having that rotation of Garrett Cole, Max Fried, Clark Schmidt, Luis Gil, Carlos Rodon, I don't know why I say Clark Schmidt third, but either way, all five of them are very high caliber pitchers at this point. Marcus Stroman is most likely going to be traded, and we will get some more Stroman talk in here eventually, not in this video though. But Rengifo's a guy who just getting him on this lineup helps the Yankees so much. Rengifo is a right-handed batter, so it just adds up perfectly for him to be the leadoff hitter on this Yankees team and not have that drastic of a change outside of the fact that you don't have Juan Soto. But Cody Bellinger will definitely benefit off the Aaron Judge protection as Bellinger's good at taking pitches, so, and he's a lefty. I think it works beautifully. Getting Rengifo for the Yankees is just such a steal. Now, we also have someone else to talk about in Nat Lowe. Nathaniel Lowe has been, I mean, first of all, he's a left-handed batter, so that would just be cool to have another first baseman who's a left-handed hitter. Above average fielder, solid OPS, good OPS plus, career average and season average of 120, where the average is 100. So great showing there. He has been a Silver Slugger in the past. He's a World Series champion. He's a Gold Glover. And he just solidifies your first base for the next 2 years. Now, Lowe's on a 2-year deal, so this is what makes it interesting. We know the Yankees want to move Aaron Judge to first base and not the long-term future. So you look at that and you decide, okay, 2 years in Nat Lowe, we let him walk. Aaron Judge becomes the first baseman. It works out really well. You get a left-handed guy there, and as I said, if your first baseman is a lefty, the lineup switches a little bit. And look, he's not the contact hitter Rengifo is, so he wouldn't be the leadoff. The Yankees would still be looking for a leadoff while they'd probably experiment with guys like Anthony Volpe and like Jason Dominguez in that leadoff spot, like how they started the year with Volpe and then how Dominguez did it once or twice, and Dominguez might be the guy for the job. But you look at the Yankees, you look at Nathaniel Lowe, he is someone who adds something special to your lineup as a left-handed hitter who can get some good hits. On top of that, he's just a good fielder. Very, very solid piece, would fit into the Yankees very well, goes to a winning team where he knows that he could perform. He performed very well for the Texas Rangers when they won the World Series. It just is a signing or a trade that would make perfect sense. Either one of these trades make perfect sense for the New York Yankees. Now, I will tell you right now, I am a fan of Luis Rengifo. That is who I want the New York Yankees to go after. I do not expect Brian Cashman to go all out for Rengifo, and I know batting average is a dated stat. I understand that I'm being kind of a boomer right here, but I genuinely do believe that Luis Rengifo solves so many problems for the Yankees, as then the one position you have to fill out is first base, and you already have guys on the team like Cody Bellinger who could step up and do the role. You have DJ LeMahieu who can come in and do the role. You have Oswaldo Cabrera who can come in and do that role. You could put Bellinger there sometimes and have Trent Grisham on the lineup and put him in center field some games. Like, there's a lot of things the New York Yankees can do to make this work out, but I do really think that Luis Rengifo is your guy, because then the only problem you have to solve is first base. And since Luis Rengifo is not getting paid a ton of money, it gives you all the reason in the world to still go out there and try to get Pete Alonso, who then makes a ton more sense as you're not really short on contact anymore. And you get another power bat, something the Yankees, I mean, it wouldn't hurt for the Yankees to get a tad more power. Or you could go out there and get Christian Walker, solve your first base problem for 3 years. Awesome signing as well. It'd probably be a 3-year deal with an opt-out after 2 years or something like that. But it would be a very good signing for the Yankees regardless. I think Rengifo opens the door for so many moves for the Yankees that I think that's your guy. Hopefully the Yankees go after him, but I do want to know who you guys think. Between these two players, if you could only trade for one, who would you pick? And also, out of this list, who do you want to see the Yankees go after? Do you like the Rengifo idea? Do you not like it? Let me know down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you're enjoying the content. Guys, have a great Thursday. It is almost Friday. We're almost at the end of the week, and then next week is Christmas. Easy money. You'll see this face probably on Christmas talking about the Yankees because it's what I love to do. Guys, have a great day and go Yankees.